for standard 9 subject biology. I want to tell you that your chapter biodiversity and improvement in crop production, these two chapters are removed, so no need to study them. Remember this, please. First of all, you can see from your syllabus in CBSE.com. CBSE, you can download syllabus from cbse.nic.org. इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से आप सिलेबस डाउनलोड कर लोगे और इसके अनुसार ये चैप्टर नहीं है तो मत पढ़ना इसको. तो न्यू चैप्टर वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी व्हाई डू वी फॉल इन. आई थिंक सेम यू हैव स्टडीड, दिस यू हैव स्टडीड. सो नेक्स्ट chapter is why do we fall in. So try to understand why, क्यों हम लोग बीमार पड़ जाते हैं, ill. So otherwise we can say that health and diseases. So first of all we look the definition of health. What the health means. A health is said to be a state, that is a state, condition of physical, mental and social well-being. Try to understand these terms. A state of well means correct, no any problem. Physical means if your body, all part of your body work well, you are said to be physically fit. Your leg has no problem, hands have no problem to work, eyes have no problem to visualize, your digestive system is okay, no problem to hear. So you are free from any type of deformity and your all part of body work well. Then you are said to be the physically healthy. Then come to the mental health. Mentally health. Mental means in mental health there are so many degrees, but as far the health is concerned, if a person is behaving mentally well, responding to the society well, then if you are, suppose that if you are getting 0 marks in your examination, you are not said to be mentally healthy. I can't say that you are mad, no, or mentally retarded, but mentally backward. So there is a degree. Mental health, you get the good marks, some students get 100 marks, some students get 0. So there is a mental health. So at least pass marks you are getting in the examination. Your reasoning, your thinking is up to marks. Then you are said to be mentally healthy. And social well-being. Social, in society you live and you are healthy in society. No one has problem with you in the society. Everybody likes you. So that's why you are said to be socially healthy. A person may be IAS, but if caught in taking bribe, the person is mentally fit, physically fit, but not socially fit. Okay? So social means in society your reputation is also well. That must be well. Then you are said to be healthy or health. You have a good health. Health is real wealth. No problem to accept this fact. So what are the factors? Then we'll come to the next point. The factors which affect the health. What are the various factors which decide our health? So first factor is very important, that is environment. Environment, all the conditions of physical, or surrounding in which you live that affect you constitutes your environment. Environment is a big word. So it may be physical environment, it may be social environment. Physical environment means you are getting good oxygen, pollution-free climate, no dirt and filthy things are gathering in your surrounding, the sewage and drainage are well working, so you are getting a good physical environment. Social environment, in the society you live, your friends, you are in the surrounding with the members who are in contact and they are not good, so you are not sharing the healthy social environment. Healthy social environment is very good for your all-round development. I can give this example as Sushant Singh Rajput, the very recent example. He was healthy, he has a physical health condition, residing in a very good apartment in Mumbai. He was very physically fit person, mentally fit person, but as far as society is concerned, he was not sharing the society. His friends were not well marked, and that's why what the government is going to decide what will happen if it is suicide, the case of suicide, or somebody has killed him. So social health also matters for your all-round development. You just think about him, what development is going to be for him. Now he is no more. So social health also matters, environment also matters in all-round development. Balanced diet. If you are sharing good climatic condition, environment, society, but you are not getting balanced diet, whatever be the region, many regions may be there, the diets are not available, they are not, you are not willing to take it, sometimes you like and dislike, many students don't like to drink milk, and this milk is very important for your proper balanced diet or good, but all students do not like. So a balanced diet, not decided by the carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, all should be given to you in a proper, adequate amount, then you are said to be a balanced, getting balanced diet. If you are not getting the balanced diet, your health will be affected. Aging, everything is okay, but the age is a factor. You know, in oldhood, there is a metabolic deterioration, metabolism of the body, that is total sum of catabolism, constructive and destructive processes, some positive processes, some negative processes, together called metabolism. So there is a decline in metabolism and the person unable to, many degenerative diseases capture the person and then kill him. So aging, if anybody is telling more than 80 plus or 90 plus, 90 years the age, he may develop many diseases. So these are the important factors which decide the health. Now try to understand distinction. One topic is there, distinction between healthy and disease free. A person is healthy. So in health, three factors are there: physical, mental, social well-being. But a disease is a word derived from dis-ease. Try to understand. Dis-ease. Ease means easily your function is going on easily, and this means there is a deviation, change. So there is a change in your easy going process, then you are said to be disease. Diseases are of different types, later on I'll discuss. So a disease person, disease free, a person is disease free, it doesn't mean that he is healthy. A person is physically fit, mentally fit, then he said to be disease free, but may not be socially fit. So disease free and the healthy are two different things. They are not synonyms. They are not same things. Try to understand. Next topic is your personal and community issues. Both matter for your health. Both matter for your health. Personal and community issues. Try to understand. Personal issue. Personal issue means it vested in you. Time हो जाएगा ना 9 बजे. Matter for your health. Personal means as a person, you yourself is well, hygienic. Hygiene. You are maintaining your hygiene. Hygiene means it is a state of all good habits. Good habits. What are good habits? You take your diet at proper time. You are taking balanced diet. You are taking proper care of your cleanness. Wearing a clean cloth, taking bath, clean your body properly, and sharing the pollution-free environment. Then you are sharing a hygiene. Your hygiene is okay, or you are personally well in yourself. But community is defined as the group of different type of individuals. What the living beings found around you, they constitutes your community. So all people together. So you are good, no problem, you are good. But the community you are sharing, the drainage system in your locality is not good. There is a pollution, there is a water logging in your area, sewage blockage in your drainage, and sewage flowing either and thither on the road, and you are sharing that area. So garbages, the heap of garbages are there in your surrounding. So your community is not good. Proper water supply is not there. There is any elements or poisonous things present in the air as well as water. So water and air you are not getting properly. The soil in your locality is not well. So these all come under community. Okay. In community, the peoples are always remaining quarreling mood. They try to fight with you. You may again take the example of that girl in UP. She toppers board, but now the some what I can tell, the unsocial मन चले जिसको कह सकते हो. These youth collide their bikes and kill her. So she was not sharing the good community. The community killed her. Okay. So community matters means all beings around you, they are also cooperative. Then it is very important for your overall or round of development. Okay. Next, the type of diseases. There are two types of diseases: infectious diseases and non-infectious diseases. The infectious diseases means the diseases which are pathogenic. Pathogens are the organisms. Now corona, COVID-19. I remember on the COVID-19, I have made one slide on video on this COVID-19 on this channel, Royal Education. If you subscribe this channel, you will get about the ABCD about this COVID-19. I have detailed its ABCD because it is very important for your examination point of view. What types of COVID-19 virus is there? RNA containing, DNA containing virus, or what are the mode of infection, what is their family, what are names, how many types are there. So details I have given, so don't forget to watch this. So pathogens, viruses are there. You have studied in microbes, but many pathogens, viruses, bacteria, fungi, these are cause of diseases. So they are called infections. They pass on from diseased person to healthy person. That's why why your school is totally banned nowadays, closed. The reason is that you are compelled to maintain a social distance. No allowed to come in contact. Why? Because this pathogen, the COVID-19 virus, it's a virus, RNA containing virus that can kill you, that can infect you. So such diseases which are caused by any pathogen are called pathogenic, and those diseases which are caused other than these pathogens, non-pathogenic, they are called non-infection. They do not pass from diseased person to the healthy one. Suppose that one person has arthritis, has diabetes, has cataract. So if you come in contact, the disease cannot pass to you. So in this way there are two types of diseases. On the basis of what is the time of lasting, in next video I will discuss in detail. Thank you.